Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. So another day and another round of VTuber related drama, both coming from VTubers and directed at VTubers. So we're going to look at a couple different stories spanning from Hololive all the way down to small indies. So our first story is quite the adventure. So this user makes a very nice post about Kronii from Hololive, saying some pretty interesting things about how she handles her income and her relationship with her parents. So it says that she gives over half of her monthly income to her parents, uses her reward from a brand deal to send her parents on vacation, called her friends on Discord on their birthday after literally throwing up blood. Jesus. I don't understand how anyone could genuinely dislike her. Wow. And honestly, a great story. It's nice to give back to your parents if you have the ability to. And it sounds like she is a very likable person. Like, just beyond her streams, it seems like she has a really good personality. However, some people did not like this post, including this deranged individual. So, in their manifesto, they say, I saw this tweet and went, oh yeah, finally, a VTuber seems to be a good person. I'm gonna follow her. And then I saw that she was from Hololive. A lot of Hololive's VTubers are lolicons/pedo, and their community is full of them too, including hers. So yeah, no thanks. Jeez. Kronii's gonna be really kicking herself for losing out on this guy from their community. Yeah, a lot of people go like, why doesn't Cover Corp come out and hit these people with a lawsuit? Honestly, they don't hit them with a lawsuit because what are they suing? You think this person has money? You think this person has anything going on? Like, they're schizo posting on Twitter thinking that drawings are real people. Like, do you think they have anything to take away? No. The best thing you can do is point and laugh at them, like many people were doing in the replies to that tweet. So this user pointed out a classic "this you" with a screenshot of a tweet that person shared. It looks like a Genshin, or no, a Star Rail tier list of characters. And you can look, there's a lot of lollies and shotas in there, okay? And they captioned it by saying, what we can basically conclude from this list is that I'm weak for pretty men and kids. Whoa. Like, I think the word they're looking for in this case is lolly or shota, but I'm not exactly going to give this schizo the benefit of the doubt, especially after they just called other people pedos over the same thing. So yeah, it's very poor choice of words or a stunning confession here. But anyways, people continue to make fun of them saying bait used to be believable, but they denied that this is bait. And they just don't like pedo. Can't believe that not liking pedo, nor people working for society full of pedo, has become an unpopular opinion. What a warrior, a truth seeker here, fighting the establishment, when in reality they should probably just take their meds and stay off of Twitter, but you know, to each their own. And then once the dust kind of settled, they made their final statement on all of this drama, saying, so now that it calmed down, what I can assume of Kronii's community, seeing how are her fans, they're transphobic, they're ableist, they're pedo. Really missed opportunity. They really should have just gone for all the isms, like add in racism as well, and other ists like misogynist, something like that. I mean, if you're going to go for it, just go for it all the way. Missed opportunity, but they continue by saying, because almost all of the accounts in the comments fit at least one of those three. So yeah, if you're a Kronii fan, do not interact/serious. Don't interact me. I'm serious. Yeah, pretty crazy thread. Again, people will be like, why aren't these people sued? Come on. Getting tarred and feathered like this publicly, I think that's enough. You don't have to waste your time or Cover Corp's time trying to go after them legally. So anyways, we will continue. We should caption this tweet with like, independent VTubers don't make the worst post challenge impossible. So this garnered a lot of conversation on Twitter yesterday. A lot of people reacted to this tweet because it is a stinker. So it is a quote retweet of this. It is using the Anya meme to share a ad block for Twitch. So you can avoid seeing ads on Twitch, which is probably the most annoying experience on Twitch, and that is dealing with ads. So they said this, I unfollowed for this. You're actively promoting taking someone else's minimal revenue away while retaining your own. How do you think this affects small streamers? Some people can't afford to sub, so ads help them support the streamers they watch. Please don't do this. This is the most tone-deaf, greedy tweet you will ever see. So here's the thing, like, I appreciate people watching ads on my videos, for example. We're not even talking Twitch. On YouTube, I appreciate you guys watching the ads, taking the time to sit through them. It's very nice of you to support me that way. But also, I get it. If you want to use an ad block, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you or judge you. I get it. Ads are annoying. Like, I have absolutely no problem. And that's on YouTube, by the way, where ad revenue is actually very solid, right? Despite all the issues with YouTube, one thing is for sure, you can make good ad revenue on videos posted on YouTube if you're doing things right. But on Twitch, ad revenue is like comedically bad, okay? Like, even in times where I streamed like 10 to 15 times a month, I'd stream like 30 hours in a given month, I would make like $15 to $20 in ad revenue. Like, that's like a YouTube video getting like 10K views. Like, it's a joke. You know, like, it's not even comparable at all. And honestly, the ads are just annoying. Like, it's not worth the $20 for streaming. You know, you're getting less than $1 per hour streaming. And it's just not worth it. Like, I share the opinion of a lot of people who quote retweeted this. If I had the ability, I would turn ads off on my Twitch channel because it's just not worth it, and it's an inconvenience to my viewers. It's not worth the little bit of money you get. And that's, you know, averaging a relatively decent number. But a lot of small streamers who are just starting off and you have like 5 to 10 viewers, you're making like pennies per hour off of ads. Like, it's not worth it. It's a barrier for people trying to check out your stream. Imagine you fire up your stream and some person gets your channel's recommended to them and they're giving you a chance. Like, you know what, let's check out this new person. And they click on your channel for the first time and there's 6 preloaded ads that you can't skip. They're probably going to click off of you, and that's going to hurt you financially. You'd rather have a viewer than a person sit through ads. Like, 100%. And again, to clarify this, I didn't say this earlier. If you're an affiliate on Twitch, you cannot turn off ads. There is no option to turn off ads, because if there were, I and many others would turn them off because they're just annoying and they're not worth it. But yeah, this is just a very bad look. Like, no self-awareness. Viewers aren't going to like this, and you're not getting brownie points from your fellow VTubers as well. And honestly, in a realm where there's a lot of very greedy VTubers, even they recognize that ads on Twitch suck, and letting people use an ad blocker is totally understandable, even from those people. But we move on. Oh, a familiar face, you're probably saying to yourself. This is, I believe, the 3rd time we have featured this artist, Kevin, on this channel, and I'm just going to keep doing it every time this happens. I'm only going to do one quote retweet, but he makes assets for VTubers and gives sample previews on his Twitter page, and he uses his custom model that, of course, is supposed to represent Marin Kitagawa. And every time he presents some sort of a not safe for work asset using this model, VTweeters go absolutely nuts. And here's another example. In this case, it is an asset that basically makes like a boob window, like pulls open your shirt, and you put your model's anime titties underneath, and they get revealed using this opening motion. And of course, I had to pause it. I'm sorry, you can check it out for yourself. I'll put a link in the description if you want to see it. It's a banger as always. Marin Kitagawa is just peak and will always be peak. But nonetheless, this person, this VTuber, quote retweets with, "Are we going to ignore the fact that Marin is a effing 15-year-old and this dude apparently has a fascination on showcasing sus assets with her? I can be the only one to find it weird." Well, you should be the only one to find it weird. I know that was a grammatical error, but you should be the only one who finds it weird. But yeah, sir, your Reddit gold is waiting around the corner with this post. Like, come on. Oh, the 15-year-old character? Yeah, caring about the ages of fictional characters is some loser shit. And honestly, it's a complete, utter waste of time. What if the creator of this show just came out and said, actually, Marin's 70. Yeah, she's 70 years old. Is it okay now? Like, that just goes to show you how fickle and stupid all this stuff is. But yeah, nonetheless, another VTuber from the West catching a massive L and looking like a Puritan for absolutely no reason other than internet clout. And yeah, really also for our entertainment to point and laugh at you. So congratulations on getting featured today. Now we move on to something that is like my favorite little genre on Twitter. Short stories where with just a few images you can tell a very funny story. You don't even have to use words. So this user shared their little story. It begins with this artist saying, "If I see her on my timeline again, I'ma for real end it all." And of course, it is a picture of the VTuber Fallenshadow. I'm sure a lot of you know who she is. And yeah, they decided to respond to this in the only way appropriate, by spamming Fallenshadow all over their timeline, where of course the artist who made that complaint blocked them. Magnificent work. This was the only appropriate response to this situation. Didn't even have to use words. Just posted pictures of Fallenshadow and this person folded instantly. Well done. So this next story is kind of a sad one because a person went out and created a free-to-play game, a fighting game featuring Hololive members. And it looks really cool, right? Any fan-made game, I think, is a really nice way to appreciate your favorite VTubers and content creators. And you can see it looks really nice, especially for a fan-made game, and it's free. Like, if you want to check it out, I'll put a link in the description. But the reason this is sad is because in the quote retweets, you can see the large number, and in the replies, there's a whole lot of tribalism going on and people attacking this post and it's the game's creator simply because they don't like Hololive. And a lot of it is fans of other agencies, and they're basically using this as their own little justification for attacking this completely innocent game that's supposed to be something nice and a showing of appreciation for Hololive members. Like, it's such loser stuff. Like, if you don't like Hololive, don't interact with this post. Why would you go after this person? Like, it's so disappointing to see. So if you want to support this post, I will put a link in the description to this tweet, and you can use the Steam link to check out the game for yourself. But one final thing I wanted to note, a lot of people have been talking about this, and I want to get a little more insight on this before I talk about it and potentially get sued by Nijisanji. But there's some reports going on there. The newsman over here reported that Nijisanji members are getting as low as 2% cut on some of their merchandise deals. That is absolutely insane. I'm going to look into it, and honestly, we might have a follow-up tomorrow. But yeah, some crazy stuff going on there. But that's going to do it for this video. I know it's a whole lot of VTuber-related drama, so please share all of your related comments down below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.